I'll just say thank you to my partner of 3 years. Thank you for our foundation. I love you.
Just a month after declaring his love in front of the entire world, private messages from Timothée Chalamet to Kylie Jenner are now circulating across social media, and people have a lot to say about what they could mean for the couple's 3-year relationship. Here's what lit the fire. The video that started it all. In February 2026, Timothée Chalamet was in Paris promoting his film, Mardi Supreme. He had been on a European press tour for weeks, doing screenings, interviews, and events across multiple cities. Kylie Jenner was not with him. She had stayed behind in Los Angeles, and according to sources, she made that decision on purpose so she would not take any attention away from his work during one of the biggest stretches of his career. Then a video appeared on X. It was blurry, shot at night, and showed Chalamet leaving a Paris hotel. He was wearing a gray tracksuit and sunglasses. Walking next to him was a woman later identified as French-Romanian actress Anna Maria Vartolomei, known for her roles in The Count of Monte Cristo and the film Happening. She was in a black jacket and jeans. Security was nearby. In the clip, both of them appear to notice paparazzi. They stop, they separate, then they go back inside the hotel. Reports followed claiming the two of them then drove around Paris for about an hour to lose anyone following them before heading back. The internet did not wait for context. Within hours, people were calling it a caught-in-the-act moment. Comments flooded social media with phrases like "just got caught look" and "he's done." Some accounts on X stated the couple had broken up after 3 years, citing this Paris incident as the final straw. Parody and gossip accounts like Hoops Crave amplified the claims even further, pushing false narratives that quickly gained traction. Then came the messages angle. Posts began circulating, alleging that Chalamet had sent messages to Jenner begging her not to leave. Screenshots floated around timelines with vague sourcing. Some claimed these messages came from insiders. Others said they were leaked. The framing was consistent across most of these posts. Chalamet, they said, had been caught doing something he shouldn't have, and now he was desperately trying to save the relationship by blowing up Jenner's phone. Meanwhile, fuller footage of the Paris hotel moment told a different story than the one spreading online. The extended clip showed a group of people present at the scene, not just Chalamet and Vartolomei. No PDA was visible in any version of the video. They were walking, not touching. The sneaking around framing came entirely from the editing of the initial short clip that stripped all of that group context out. And while the internet was building its case, Jenner did something that many people interpreted as either the ultimate poker face or a complete non-reaction. On Valentine's Day 2026, just days before the Paris story erupted at full volume, she posted on social media. But it wasn't about Chalamet. She posted about her mom. No Valentine's Day shout out to her boyfriend. No couple photo. No heart emojis. For people already suspicious, this was gasoline on the fire. For people who knew the couple's history, it was a Tuesday. Because the thing about Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner is that this is not even close to the first time the internet has tried to end their relationship. The Paris video and the alleged messages are just the latest chapter in a cycle that has repeated itself over and over across the past 3 years. And every single time, the same thing has happened. The rumors blow up, the couple stays quiet, then they show up somewhere together, and the whole thing dies. Until the next time. To understand why this keeps happening, and whether this time is any different, you have to go back to the beginning. A romance nobody saw coming. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner first crossed paths in person on January 25, 2023, at Paris Fashion Week during the Jean-Paul Gaultier Haute Couture Spring-Summer 2023 show. Videos circulated on social media showing them laughing and talking in a group setting, Jenner in a fitted gown with a structured strapless bodice. At the time, nobody thought much of it. Two famous people in the same room at a fashion event in Paris is about as unremarkable as it gets. Jenner had just come out of her on-and-off relationship with Travis Scott, the father of her 2 children, Stormy and Aerie. Their final split had been confirmed weeks earlier, with sources saying they had been apart since the holidays and had simply grown apart because of different lifestyles and priorities. She was focused on her kids and her business. He was not. By April 2023, anonymous tips were flowing into the gossip account Du Mois, claiming Chalamet and Jenner had been seeing each other since January. Photographs surfaced of Jenner's black Range Rover parked outside Chalamet's Beverly Hills home. An eyewitness reported seeing him get into her car after an art show in Santa Monica on April 13th, and the two were spotted at a casual taco stand at Tito's Tacos. Sources described them as hanging out and getting to know each other, with strong chemistry and mutual friends facilitating the connection. They were reportedly hanging out every week, keeping things casual and fun. Her family, according to insiders, was supportive of her moving on. Through May, things escalated quietly. Jenner was still prioritizing her role as a mother to Stormy and Air, and Chalamet reportedly admired her confidence and hands-on parenting. Her Range Rover moreover kept showing up at his Beverly Hills mansion, indicating ongoing private time together. By June 1st, they were photographed together for the first time publicly outside his home, both wearing matching tie-dye shirts and carrying hot drinks during a casual lunch outing. Sources said Chalamet was a gentleman, that they had easy conversation, laughter, and good chemistry. Reports at the time indicated Jenner was spending up to 6 days a week at his place. Then came a moment that hinted the outside world was already paying attention to the new couple in ways they had not asked for. On July 28, 2023, Travis Scott released his album Utopia, and a track called Meltdown contained lyrics referencing Chalamet's role in Wonka. Some listeners interpreted the line as a direct nod to the fact that Jenner had moved on. Neither Chalamet nor Jenner responded publicly. They stayed quiet and kept doing what they had been doing all along, which was spending time together away from the cameras. By August, they were communicating constantly, even through packed schedules. Jenner celebrated her 26th birthday on a cruise to the Bahamas, and Chalamet joined her along with a small group of friends. Sources described her as being incredibly happy with him, and noted that he was discreet, supportive, and attentive. She posted Instagram photos from the trip captioned, "Best birthday ever?" Insiders emphasized there was no pressure, just fun hangouts and a growing comfort between two people who were still figuring each other out. The relationship went from rumor to undeniable reality on September 4th, 2023. That night, at Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour concert in Los Angeles for her birthday show, cameras captured Chalamet and Jenner kissing, holding hands, whispering, chatting closely, and laughing. Kendall Jenner was with them. Chalamet was spotted smoking a cigarette while leaning into conversation with Jenner. It was their first public display of affection, and sources described the vibe between them as fun and uncomplicated. Insiders said they had been seeing each other for about 6 months at that point, with Chalamet being charming, loving, and protective. From there, the couple moved fast but quietly. In September 2023 alone, Jenner attended as Chalamet's +1 at a New York Fashion Week dinner celebrating designer Haider Ackermann's collaboration with Augustinus Bader. They sat closely in coordinating black outfits, and a TikTok captured them interacting affectionately while the room buzzed at their arrival. Days later, they showed up at the US Open men's singles final in New York City, where they were photographed with arms around each other, kissing and sharing chicken fingers while Chalamet took photos of Jenner on his phone. The US Open's official Instagram even shared footage of their affectionate moments. Then during Milan Fashion Week at Prada's show, LA Mexico photographed Jenner's iPhone lock screen, and on it was a photo of Chalamet kissing her. By the end of September, they were holding hands in Paris while heading to Rosalia's birthday party at Folderol Wine Bar, both dressed in black. October 2023 brought Jenner deeper into Chalamet's family circle. She was seen hugging and talking with his sister Pauline at the Coperni show in Disneyland Paris, a moment that signaled real integration beyond just the two of them. The couple was spotted on a dinner date at Little Charlie in New York's West Village, eating Italian food and displaying enough affection that insiders described them as looking very much in love. In a GQ interview that same month, Chalamet talked about the importance of balancing privacy in his love life, saying that human experiences like falling in love needed to be protected from the constant scrutiny of social media. And when Jenner did a WSJ magazine interview on October 25th, she praised his film Dune, saying she loved the movie, though she made it clear she was not yet ready to discuss the relationship publicly. By November, the integration was undeniable. Chalamet supported Jenner at the WSJ Magazine Innovator Awards in New York City, where she received the Brand Innovator Award, and he presented the Film Innovator Award to Martin Scorsese. They matched in dark ensembles, sat together, smiled, and chatted all night, then left side by side. Jenner then attended the after party for his Saturday Night Live hosting gig, arriving separately in a black outfit. Her mother, Kris Jenner, reposted promotional material for the episode on her Instagram story. Later that month, Jenner secretly flew to London to attend the Wonka premiere, showing up at the event and the after party at the Corinthia Hotel without walking the red carpet. She did not want to be seen. She just wanted to be there. And by December 2023, sources confirmed Jenner was officially calling Chalamet her boyfriend, with both described as incredibly happy and supportive of each other's careers. Chalamet was reportedly in awe of her accomplishments and thought she was an amazing mom. They spent Christmas that year with Jenner's children. They had dinner with her family, drove around together looking at Christmas lights, and exchanged thoughtful gifts that included presents for Stormy and Aerie. Sources said the kids had a wonderful time, and that Chalamet treated them as part of the family. Fans even spotted someone resembling Chalamet in the background of a Snapchat from Jenner's family Christmas Eve party. When they weren't together on Christmas Day itself, they stayed connected through FaceTime, texts, and calls. By the end of December, insiders emphasized their strong communication, deep care, and the fact that Chalamet was now fully integrated into Jenner's family dynamic. The January 2024 Golden Globes cemented them as a public couple. They arrived together in coordinating sparkly black outfits, sat together at the ceremony, and were photographed chatting, laughing, and kissing. Chalamet was nominated for Wonka. Sources described their bond as real, easy, and serious, with mutual support and full involvement in each other's lives, including family. Insiders reiterated that the relationship had become serious after nearly a year, that Chalamet had met the children in casual group settings as mommy's friend, and that the two shared everything from humor to music tastes to daily texts, FaceTime sessions, and long phone calls. None of this looked like a relationship that was going to produce begging messages, but the rumors had already started. The rumor machine. The first real wave of breakup speculation came in August 2023, before the couple had even gone fully public. They hadn't been seen together for a brief stretch, and tabloids jumped on it. Sources debunked it immediately, saying the romance was going strong, but it established a pattern that would repeat itself every few months for the next 3 years. Any gap in public sightings meant the relationship was over, according to the internet. The pattern hit its stride in November 2025. The couple hadn't been photographed together for over 5 months. Chalamet was overseas filming Dune, Messiah. Jenner was at home in Los Angeles with her children and her businesses. The Daily Mail ran a story claiming trouble in paradise, alleging Chalamet had ended the relationship, but Jenner might convince him to come back, as had supposedly happened before. Insiders cited his busy filming schedule and her alleged frustration with putting in more effort as the root causes. Jenner's response was subtle but deliberate. She liked Chalamet's Instagram post about the Marty Supreme trailer. It was a small move, but Page 6 reported it as a direct response to the breakup claims. TMZ and Entertainment Tonight both confirmed they were still dating, with sources emphasizing that the couple was still very much in love and had been meeting up privately in locations like London, while Chalamet was filming overseas. Then December 2025 arrived, and the couple made what many described as their strongest public statement yet. They showed up together at the Marty Supreme premiere in Los Angeles, wearing matching bright orange chrome hearts outfits. Chalamet was in a leather suit. Jenner wore a cutout gown. They held hands, laughed, kissed on the red carpet, and looked like two people who were the opposite of broken up. Social media accounts that had been declaring their split weeks earlier had to pivot. Posts from outlets like Star Magazine and IB Times UK highlighted how the coordinated looks had effectively ended the speculation. Around the same time, Chalamet made an unexpected move. He appeared in a rap collaboration with an artist called SD Kid, and in the track, he subtly referenced Jenner and dismissed the split talk. It was the first time he had addressed the rumors in any public forum outside of award show speeches, and it caught people off guard. Then came January 2026 and the Critics' Choice Awards. Chalamet won Best Actor for Marty Supreme. When he got to the microphone, he said something that left no room for interpretation.
And lastly, I'll just say thank you to my partner of 3 years. Thank you for our foundation. I love you.
He called her his part. He said 3 years. He said, I love you, in front of every camera in the room. Jenner was in the audience in a black chainmail. Versace dress. She mouthed, I love you, back. They kissed throughout the ceremony. It was about as definitive as a public declaration gets. The Views panel discussed the moment on air. Some found it heartwarming. Others expressed concern, drawing comparisons to other celebrity relationships that fell apart after public declarations. But the general consensus was that the couple looked solid. A week later, they attended the Golden Globes together. Chalamet won again. He thanked his partner again. Jenner wore a gold Ashi studio dress. He soft-launched her on his Instagram with event photos. Reports from around this time indicated the two had been living together for about a year in Los Angeles with Jenner's children. Even Chalamet's family had weighed in publicly. His mother, Nicole Flender, told Curbed that Jenner was lovely and very nice to her. She revealed that Chalamet had purchased an $11 million Beverly Hills home where Jenner and her children lived. On Khloe Kardashian's podcast, Khloe in Wonderland, both Khloe and Kim talked about a small family dinner where Chalamet and Jenner had stayed until 1:30 in the morning, later than Khloe herself. They called him Timmy. The Kardashian family had taken him in, and yet, just weeks later, the Paris video dropped and the cycle started all over again. The weight of history. Part of the reason the internet is so quick to declare this relationship over is because of who Kylie Jenner has dated before. Her romantic history reads like a cautionary tale written by tabloid editors, and every single relationship she's had has ended with a media explosion of some kind. Her first major public relationship was with Tyga. They were first linked around 2014 when she was 17 and he was 24. The age gap drew intense scrutiny from the start. Tyga had a son with Blac Chyna, and the whole dynamic created a tangled web that pulled in Chyna, Rob Kardashian, and the entire Jenner Kardashian family. On and off for roughly 3 years, the relationship was defined by lavish gifts, social media drama, and rumors of cheating.
So how did you lose it, bro? It ain't a losing thing. It's like when you make a decision to not be in a relationship with somebody, y'all make that decision, y'all split ways.
When Tyga sat down with The Breakfast Club in 2017, he talked openly about the dynamics of dating inside the Kardashian-Jenner world. He described outside influences pulling at the relationship, and he talked about Jenner dealing with the pressures of perception while still developing as a young woman. He mentioned that he had love for her, but was no longer in love.
And I think the main thing was just like a lot of people, it was a lot of outside influences. And like you said, she's younger than me, so she's dealing with perception.
Tyga also spoke about feeling more free after leaving the relationship. He described the Kardashian-Jenner world as one that could consume your identity if you weren't careful, and he credited his music career with keeping him grounded. He talked about the media portraying his life inaccurately, about supposed financial problems that he said were fabricated, and about his belief that whoever controlled certain media narratives didn't like seeing rappers with certain types of women.
No, I definitely feel way more like myself again, and I feel way more free.
After Tyga came Travis Scott. They met at Coachella in April 2017, and within months, Jenner was pregnant with Stormi. The relationship lasted roughly 6 years on and off, producing 2 children and an enormous amount of speculation. The first major split came in October 2019 after cheating allegations surfaced. Travis was seen with other women during his tour. He denied everything. Then, in 2022, things escalated dramatically when Instagram model Rojan Carr posted photos and videos from what she said was a music video set with Travis. She alleged she had been with him, including on Valentine's Day. Travis responded publicly, calling the whole thing weird and denying any relationship with her.
On Saturday, Travis Scott made a rare statement about his relationship, slamming rumors that he was unfaithful to the mother of his 2 children.
The final split with Travis came around January 2023. Sources described a couple with fundamentally different lifestyles. Jenner was focused on her children and her business empire. Travis was the opposite. It was described as a situation where they had simply grown apart after years of trying to make it work. Chalamet's dating history, while far less dramatic, also played into the narrative machine. His longest confirmed relationship was with Lily Rose Depp, which lasted about a year and a half from late 2018 to early 2020. They met on the set of The King. The relationship became famous partly because of paparazzi photos from a yacht in Capri during the Venice Film Festival, pictures that Chalamet later reflected on with mixed feelings, saying he'd felt embarrassed waking up to them. After Depp, there was a brief summer fling with actress Isa Gonzalez, photographed together in Cabo San Lucas for about 5 days before the relationship fizzled out within a few months. Gonzalez later addressed their history publicly with nothing but warmth. When asked about liking a photo of Chalamet and Jenner together, she said they looked cute and in love, and called Chalamet the sweetest person and one of the most talented people she knew.
I love Timmy. I think he's the most talented, sweetest, honestly, sweetest boy.
The pattern across all of these past relationships on both sides is that the public never really lets go. Every new rumor about Chalamet and Jenner gets filtered through the lens of what happened with Tyga, with Travis, with Lily Rose. People project old outcomes onto new situations. They assume the worst because the worst has happened before, to different people, in different circumstances. And that projection is a big part of why the begging messages story gained the traction it did. What's actually happening? So here is where everything lands. The Paris video with Anna Maria Bartolomé, which served as the foundation for most of the cheating speculation, fell apart under scrutiny. The extended footage showed a group of people present, not just the 2 of them. No physical contact was visible in any version of the clip. Chalamet was in Paris on a professional press tour. Bartolomé is a French actress who would have reasonable professional reasons to be at events in her own country during a major film's promotional run. The initial clip was cropped and decontextualized in a way that removed all of that nuance. Sources close to the couple responded to the cheating rumors directly. According to reports from Yahoo Entertainment and Reality Tea, Jenner trusts Timothée implicitly. She chose not to join his European promotional tour specifically to avoid pulling focus from his work during a critical award season period. The distance was described as intentional and mutual, not a sign of trouble. As for Jenner's Valentine's Day post about her mom rather than Chalamet, insiders attributed that to timing and the couple's consistent preference for keeping their relationship off social media. Jenner said in her November 2024 Elle cover story that she believed in keeping things private. Chalamet echoed that sentiment in multiple interviews going back to 2023. Neither of them has ever been the type to post Valentine's Day tributes to each other online. Reading a breakup into the absence of an Instagram post ignores everything about how this couple has operated for 3 years. And then there's what happened 5 days before the Paris story reached peak hysteria. On February 17, 2026, paparazzi photographed Chalamet and Jenner on a pizza date at Flower Pizza in Brentwood, Los Angeles. The video shows them sitting close closely at a table, laughing, sharing food, and talking. Jenner leans in toward Chalamet. He holds his phone. They look relaxed and comfortable. Reports noted that they had rented out the restaurant for the evening. This was not a couple on the verge of collapse. This was a Monday night date. The Kardashian family's embrace of Chalamet has also been unmistakable. Kim and Khloe calling him Timmy on Khloe's podcast. His mother publicly praising Jenner. The $11 million house they share with her children. The cohabitation reports. The engagement speculation from multiple insiders. The consistent pattern of showing up together at every major event from the Oscars to Coachella to courtside at Lakers games. This is a couple that has built something across 3 years that looks nothing like the mess the internet keeps trying to create. What does exist is a 3-year relationship that has survived multiple rounds of this exact same rumor. A man who stood in front of an awards show audience and called the woman next to him his partner and his foundation. A woman who has shown up at nearly every premiere, every ceremony, every screening to sit beside him. A family that has opened its doors to him. And a pizza date in Brentwood 5 days before the internet tried to end it all again. Liked this video? Click on the cards showing on your screen for more.